damn thing.
No, I mean, and you also have to eat it with tangy chili fusion flaming hot Cheetos.
That sounds great.
I don't have that. I only have extra flaming hot. Okay.
You can get that too. It's fine.
You have
Like-
the duck sauce.
Like
The
this,
sweet
this flavor of flaming hot Cheetos tastes like Takis.
Oh my god, it's the lemon
Oh, it's the
one.
lemon ones.
It's pretty
It's
good.
the flaming hot lemon ones, right? I've had those. They are like Takis.
It's like tangy chili fusion.
Wait, that's the one we had in Tahoe, Darwin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the one we experimented. That tasted kind of weird. Shit, I have to order food. My god.
Oh, you know what? You're remembering it, so yes.
Order some Cheetos.
There are times where I'm actively trying to forget to eat because I just want to play the game. Let's
Very hyper focused.
Yeah, I'm hyper focused and I'm not gonna leave the screen till I get an order and I can't think of what to eat. Shit.
Get some tacos.
Bagotel? No. Oh, you know what, Tony? I can order from Lovix now, so you don't have to bring it anymore.
Oh, well, you can. They're willing to transport that far.
Yeah, it surprisingly started showing
God, it's
up.
like-
It showed up when I went to campus once because I knew there was one in San Jose, but I didn't know about the one here.
Not bad then.
It's been a while since I've been to a Vix.
I know, which is why I ordered
Vix
at your
Lex?
place too, Hedge. I love it. Bagotel. No, order.
Take Bell.
Oh yeah, Moosik.
What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat?
I tried listening to the Hogwarts Legacy OST to try to see if I could use any of the tracks for here. And they all sound a little too happy. Yeah.
Campy.
Yeah. So I guess we're not doing that. Unless Rara, you have an idea, but I don't.
For a dark school theme?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If not, I'm just gonna default to Dark Castle.
Just do Dark Castle. I mean, I'm not sure of like what all the Hogwarts I would say stuff is called, but then when Harry was in the graveyard in the fourth movie, that OST was pretty eerie.
Alright, but let's do this. It's time for you to work.
Shit, I forgot the name of our dice. Schauser?
Schnauzer.
Shoggoth.
Shoggoth. I'll remember it with the shrug. Shrug off. Or take all that shrug. Shrug off.
I
Got
do
it.
have to do this voting thing again.
Oh yeah, we get to see Hedge win in large size. Well, in the other campaign, you're like a tiny little thing sitting on Ren's shoulder, so I can't.
Yeah. And now I'm big ol' mode.
Yeah, you can stretch. Stretch. No, we like.
Well, guys, I think we can get started. Welcome to Ludendorff University, LU.
College, baby.
College,
Exciting.
baby.
We're all gonna get educated.
Get educated.
Yeah, it's
I
been
can't believe turning in like just Lyra's project gave us all like an admission in the university. That's just
Well,
crazy.
It was a group project. It was a group project. Everyone contributed, and your project, what was it? Your Shoggoth, the Die,
And
was a smashing success.
Zelathorn, he's a project too.
Oh yeah, you've also convinced the ferryman that Zelathon is also a project. To his dismay. But, yep.
It's fine.
It's made to university. So the ferry takes you sort of around into this port area, and you are sort of naturally ferried into sort of a central courtyard.
Get some Chipotle. Done.
There's no
Right.
Chipotle on campus. There is, however, a Starbucks. So
Oh God.
What?
Starbucks, you say?
Just Starbucks. Go to the Starbucks.
Let's go to Starbucks.
We have time to get settled elsewhere. We need Starbucks.
I need to
Starbucks,
shop for like
uh,
school merch. Damn it, we should have taken more credit, Ron. We would have gotten a scholarship if we knew this was a group project.
Well, I mean, you guys more or less all got scholarships. So
Yeah, then how come Lyra is the only one rocking the merch?
I bought them earlier
Yeah.
when I wasn't a student.
Yeah. Just really like the design.
Banana.
As you guys are waiting for your coffees at the Starbucks, Alga will approach you. You made it to university. Welcome, welcome. I see you have found the Starbucks.
Yes, it was most important to us.
Probably.
Well, I do recommend the pumpkin spice latte in case you ever need to warm your bellies.
Gosh, you're so white and
Wow, pumpkins can grow in this climate?
Wow, what's a pumpkin?
Ah, but that's the thing. They don't grow in this climate. We get the pumpkin specially imported.
yeah, the drink is spelled BASIC.
So rude.
I'll order 3 of them.
Again, give me my regular white chocolate mocha.
Well, anyway, hope you are hope you are getting used to the place. I've been asked by Professor Olag to hand you your schedules. Classes will begin what day is it? It's like Saturday. Will begin on Monday.
Schedule, you say?
Yeah.
What is this?
We pick classes together?
No, you'll all be taking your class together. You are sort of part of this cluster, so that you get to stick together.
Lyra, what's your major?
I start side to side.
Body horror. What is your major?
What's-
'Cause I'm like
what-
curious. What are we learning here?
I mean, outside of general fleshmithing,
Alright. Alga hands you the schedule. It's like, you guys, you will all be taking classes in the morning, and you will be reporting to Professor Olag's laboratory in the afternoons.
I think I could speak to an academic advisor about that.
Yeah. Well,
You guys financial aid?
financial aid. Everything is paid for. Any student that gains admittance to Ludendorff University has all of their expenses paid for.
Yeah, I'm talking about expenses. that can go
expensive?
directly
I'd like to
to
order
college.
4 pumpkin spice lattes instead.
Oh, expenses!
Everything is paid for. Everything we buy here too.
Food and lodging, yes.
Shit.
Oh!
I wanna
what
hit
that
the
was.
merch store. Damn it. Can't do that.
Can I get like a sweater?
Yeah. Can
Like,
we get
you may get a sweater at the
I get
school
like a varsity jacket.
store. Yes, you may.
I want a tank top.
What are the school colors?
Purple, it seems.
Blue and
Purple
black.
and gold.
Blue and black.
Oh, blue back, give me a moment
Damn
while I
it.
fix. Let me
Oh,
concentrate
wow.
real quick.
Seems
Blue and black,
Lyra went to a
pardon
knockoff
me.
store.
Knockoff store.
It's
While
like
I
when
buy
Nike
some new
is
clothing.
Yeah, it's blue and black. Wow, Lyra.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe your merch is authentic. anymore.
No, I think
I
I've been
don't believe you
fooled.
much. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna go and get like a school sweater, and then like the varsity jacket and a beanie, a scarf, and I'm gonna get one of those little triangle flags. One in each
Liam,
hand.
you mean a
like,
pennant?
Yeah.
Yeah, get a bumper sticker too.
How do we
One of
put
those
the bumper
water
sticker
bottles.
on?
Bumper sticker on
We
Hey,
can
get-
put it on Shagat.
Oh yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna
forget to
get
get
the,
your
like,
parking
a
permits.
big ass water bottle and stick the bumper sticker on the water bottle. I got like a vanity license plate that I don't know what it's for because I don't know what a car is.
And this is how Rana loses all her money.
Guys, this is not what we're
This
here
is all
for.
Hey, right? It's all free.
Did you guys forget why we're here?
For stuff.
Oh, stop!
Zanmai does a face
Alright.
palm.
I can finally get the education I wanted.
Yeah.
Do you actually want to get the education you wanted here?
Nods.
I have always been uneducated.
We need to talk to the headmaster person guy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
let's talk.
Oh yeah. Do you think the headmaster has like secret merch? That's like just for teachers and faculty. I want to get on that
Faculty
too.
merch. I like that.
Alright, Ogler will bump in on this conversation. It's like, wait, are you talking about Headmaster Mordenheim? Ah, that's right. You mentioned something about wanting to speak to the headmaster. Well,
You know he has special scarves.
well, first off, he is a she, and second of all,
She
we
has
student-
special scarves.
we students rarely interact with her. She's usually up in her head office doing her own thing, her own experiments. It takes either a special kind of student to meet with the head or technically headmistress. Either you demonstrate remarkable skills worthy of an award, or you get into trouble and you might be sent to the headmistress. However, I'd strongly advise
Let's get in
against that.
Trouble would be the easiest way.
That would be the quickest way. So efficient.
Like I said, you don't want to be sent on to the the headmistress's office for misdemeanors. I've heard horror stories from some of the more unruly students that have been sent for misdemeanors. They,
Oh, that means they came back alive. We're fine. Let's do it. What do they do? What's the threshold?
What's the threshold?
Yeah, let's do something that's small enough to get us into detention, but big enough so that it causes ruckus.
Yeah. What did the other ruffians do?
Did they do a food fight?
Yeah, just for research. You don't want to do it, but you can let us know.
Just classic pulling pranks on the professors and just generally being a nuisance in class. However,
Let's put thumbtacks under the professor's chair. We got it.
However, I've heard rumors, and I cannot confirm this, but those students leaving the office sort of leave changed. No
Without a
longer.
soul.
I'm not exactly sure without a soul is the thing. I've never been sent there, but it's more like the whole demeanor, the attitude changes. But
Like change
after
how?
that, but
Like they become lifeless, or
yeah, very lifeless, like very apathetic, but also very obedient. So I'm not sure what goes on in there, but I would once again, I'd recommend against it.
Yes, but the difference is they caused trouble because they were troublemakers and stupid. but we're causing trouble in order to meet her in the first place. So the reasons are different. Like, we won't cause any more trouble after we meet her. Yeah?
Sounds
Yeah,
like to me you're
she should be smart enough to know the difference.
It sounds like to me you're volunteering to get yourself lobotomized.
We'll figure it out. It's fine. Well, so what did they do?
I don't know, but I'd rather not figure out
anything
firsthand.
specific?
They leave, they come in one way and they leave a completely different, very obedient, but a little bit on the lifeless side.
You guys want to take our chances?
I like my brain where it is.
Well, we need to find some way to meet with the headmistress. They're the only ones who would know where it would be.
But either way, I'm here to, at the very least, ensure that you guys become upstanding students. I did vouch for you guys and gave you guys the A-OK on your project.
I'm gonna drop out.
Very, very upstanding, right here.
Yeah. I've given you all schedules. I will show you around the campus, and I'll give you a little bit of a tour. After that, you may spend the rest of the day and tomorrow as you so please before classes get started. All right. And then Ogla is going to show you around the building. They show you the dining commons, where you are to eat your food. It's basically cafeteria food.
But like, from what country?
Yeah.
Cause like, Asian cafeteria food is pretty damn bomb.
Bro.
You get like Swedish cafeteria food. That's really good too.
Just think like American cafeteria food. But like,
I'm feeling.
no, it's like think of like what they serve in like a dining commons in a college. Kind of like that.
Like Davis Dining Commons was pretty good too.
It was pretty good, to be honest.
It was really fucking good.
The East Bay Dining Commons were like, yeah. Yeah. Olga will show you around to your classes, which I have taken the liberty of making up some class names. Alright. You guys have 5 classes together that you take in the morning. Alright. First off is flesh sculpting techniques, where Olga pretty much takes you to this sort of workshop area. There's a lot of like heavy power tools like saws and clamps and tongs and like a bandsaw and but also like more delicate tools like those little magnifying glasses and like sewing machines. So
it's like a woodworking class but with flesh.
Yep. It's like woodworking and kind of also smithing at the same time and sewing.
Okay.
Alright. Next he takes you to sort of this classroom with a bunch of like different skeletons of different exotic creatures. This is exotic zoology. And then he goes, this is where you will be learning about sort of the different animals and creatures that we use and import in order to create our flesh golems, and sort of the differences and how to properly utilize each animal to its fullest potential. Just think of like what was it? Like the magical beast class from Harry Potter, but kind of more fucked up because we're killing these creatures.
We're not killing them, we're repurposing them.
Repurposed. Alright.
Oh God, what did you do with your portrait?
We're
You're bigger.
What are you talking
Recycling
about?
You made your
What
portrait
are you
bigger.
talking
Oh
about?
my God, I need to fix it on stream.
What are the three re's again? It's like reuse,
Uh-oh.
recycle, something.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're doing that.
Up next. Third class, you have bioelectrodynamics.
What?
What is this fancy technologies?
Where it's sort of like a more advanced version of like Fleshmancy, where you integrate electronics into your thing in order to power it, in order to power your flesh golems.
Okay.
But it's also, which it comes with some like understanding of how electricity works and how it flows through machinery and the body.
We've trapped
Like
lightning.
robotics.
Yeah. Up next you have complex anatomy, where it's basically a biology class where you need to understand the human body. You need to understand the human body enough to reorganize the human body. Your organs and whatnot.
Mm.
You just like what you would expect from like a nursing class.
Knee bone's connected to the thigh bone.
And finally, you end off with artificial intelligence,
Perfect.
where you
Hi.
where you program the brain to do what you want it to do.
Maybe
Kinda
skip that part under our last project.
It's kind of like coding.
Does it include like machine learning?
It could.
Oh God. All right.
We're
Well,
creating some abominations.
coolio.
And then finally, Ogler will escort you to Professor Olag's lab. And here you will meet with Professor Olag.
Is he like our homeroom teacher?
More like research advisor, but yeah.
All right.
Alright, homeroom advisor caught it.
Ah,
Hello!
Hey, bro.
greetings. What was it? The Pterotastic Pterodactyls. I
The
see.
Of
silent.
course.
I see you have found your way to Ludendorff. Welcome. I, like all Glow over here, had vouched for your entry into the university, so you better not to disappoint. After classes, you will report to the lab here and continue to improve your craft. Work on your flesh golem as well as any other projects you wish to pursue. But you are expected to produce results. Right. I will be overseeing your learning here. Alright. But
Of course.
if you have any questions, please let me know. This is an educational institute after all.
I got a question.
Yes, what is it?
Does staff and faculty have their own like exclusive line of merchandise?
Exclusive line of merchandise? No, not particularly, no. They dress up in whatever they wish to dress up as.
You're just trying to keep it a secret from students.
Well, as you can see with my form, I am in no need of clothing.
Well, yeah, I guess. But still,
about a hat?
don't you think like, yeah, like a beanie or a scarf, that'd be pretty neat, right?
I am not one for clothing. However, I do take pride in my hair, which I have extracted from a beautiful maiden long, long ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
like if you guys made like school spirit headbands or like bow ties or something like that. That look pretty neat in your hair, right?
I suppose, yes, I will
Yes,
take that into consideration.
Like the other lady. She had bows in her zombie's hair, didn't she?
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're talking about Tatiana. She's
Yeah,
quite
Tatiana.
She's gifted, but I believe she is more focused on the form rather than the function of her golems.
Well, nothing wrong with both.
But yeah, she is working in someone else's lab. I mean, I seek more for the practicality of flesh golems. However, I can recognize a good aesthetic. If you believe a bow will help to enhance my aesthetic, then I shall consider it.
Yeah, it might
must-
make people might make your students more endeared to you, so that they're more likely to approach you.
Make
Cause
use of your
like,
office
not gonna
hours.
lie, you look bomb, you look badass, but you're also kind of scary as fuck. So having a bow in your hair might make your students like you more.
If the students are offset by my appearance, then perhaps they are not worthy of studying the intricacies of fleshomancy.
Yeah.
There is beauty to be found in all things.
Alright, we need to make him some bows and ribbons that will knock his socks off.
But anyway, you are free to leave your project here and continue to work on it here.
Alright. You have to be nice to
But-
the old man here.
Mm,
Don't bite him. Or
I'm
melt
gonna, like-
him.
I'll pet every head on Shog's round body. Like, be a good baby.
Hold on. What is that?
Wait, what?
Points at the dragon. Did you bring some extra material?
Yeah. This is our next project.
That sounds like, what?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, yeah, I'm a project.
Yeah, see, we already got it obedient and everything. Isn't that great?
Well, if it is another project, then you might as well leave it here in the lab as well.
We're doing like kind of a machine learning thing here. So we want to bring it around as many different areas as possible, so it like enhances his intelligence when we eventually, start the project.
We're gonna find out how many insults he can learn.
I need you to make me a deception check with disadvantage. Because what the fuck? What do you mean machine learning? You don't know machine learning. You're just spouting nonsense.
I usually play a bard, so I'm usually very good at bullshitting, okay? But, you said, what, persuasion? Shit, I got 0 in charisma.
You know what's
Oh,
better than
That's a
negatives?
6.
That is
Oh,
suboptimal.
Whoops!
I doubt.
Alright, fine,
doubt-
you got me. I just want to take him around because I think he looks cool, okay?
Again, I would. Unauthorized projects are not allowed to travel throughout the premises. All right.
Aww.
Your projects need to go undergo strict evaluation, as well as you need to complete some of your coursework before you get the permit to allow your projects to roam around with you.
Well,
Otherwise,
Wow.
they stay in the classroom. or they stay or they stay in this lab here.
Well, damn. All right. Karius, it's your project. Up to
Yes.
you, buddy.
Yes, Professor.
Alright. Xenophon is gonna like fly up to you. He's like, wait, are you gonna leave me in here? But there's like vats of like flesh and things, and there's like sharp implements and electricity flowing around, and this place is scary. You're gonna leave me with Shug? And that guy, the guy with the weird long hair and the centipede tail and the blades of hands and the tentacles.
I'm
Hey,
gonna head towards
don't be
Agor
racist.
and just ask him.
Go to the professor and be like, my project is a little skittish. So, could you be gentle, please?
Would you like to rent one of the large lockers to put your project in?
Just lock him in a cubby.
Lockers.
I mean, wouldn't this be like a playpen of sorts?
A locker?
Do you have a daycare here?
Yeah, like a daycare, right?
Dude, it is very difficult to acquire dragons, as you might understand.
Yeah.
We merely seek to ensure that the dragon is of readiness when it comes to our project.
Then that is fine, as long as you. If the dragon cannot keep to itself, we will lock it up. Otherwise, you can just leave it here in the lab.
Okay, and go over to Zelda. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna wait here until class is over, and I'll come get you later.
Things gonna happen. Look at that guy.
Nothing's gonna happen. You face first. You're a strong dragon, aren't you? You don't want them to know. Do you want them to think you're weak?
No.
Exactly.
But so creepy.
It's okay. You can do it. I believe in you. Give him a head pat.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Where's my character sheet? Persuasion.
Okay, I'll stay here with the creepy man, centipede, octopus thing, and Shugoth, and the rest of these experiments. He like whimpers a bit.
Hey, chicken. Try to see. I'm gonna whisper to him. Try to see if you can kind of bond with this guy. Make him think that you're cute, and like make him wanna, be your friend, and then you have like a source of protection in case something happens, right? Look at him. He looks like he could rip anyone in half. You want him on your side, right? Be friends with him.
He's going to approach ever so closely, but like still like keeping a defense position. It's like, and
You
then
a little spiral. Oh.
Professor Oleg's gonna look at him. It's like no need to fear, young one. I have no intention of hurting you. You are far too valuable to harm. And he gives him like sort of this like wide smile, but it's like not a photogenic smile. It's like one of those smiles that even though there's expressing joy, it's a lot creepier. Yeah, it's too many teeth, and it's like surprisingly straight, but like in the very creepy like Joker way, like.
Oh my god.
And he's like.
It's like Kuro-sensei.
And Xenophone's like.
God, he's gonna traumatize the dragon by the time we get out of here.
I'm gonna go next to the professor and be like, hey, your smile's kind of creepy. Maybe tone it down a bit. You're scaring the chicken.
Yeah, smiling is not my strong suit. Perhaps I should modify some of my my bones in my head area a bit to perhaps emulate a better smile.
I heard that if you blink slowly at cats, it shows that you're relaxed and makes them relaxed. I don't know if it works the same for chickens, but you give it a shot.
I will take that into consideration. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now, if you have no other business here, you can leave your projects here and you may head out.
All right, cool. Let's get another latte. Where's that Starbucks?
Guess I'm just gonna get drunk off of coffee. All right. And then finally, Oleg will show you to the dorms. It's like a communal. It's a communal dorm where it's like multiple like beds, multiple bunk beds per like room, and there's like no walls. It's like a youth hostel if you've ever seen or been.
Does
to one
it
of
look like shit? What's that show on Netflix? The game one, the Korean game one.
What,
Squid
Squid
Game?
Game?
Squid Game?
Yeah, Squid Game. Is it like that big gymnasium thing?
Maybe
The
not
Squid
that
Game?
big. It's just like single bunk beds. Like it's just like bed, and then more like think of like an army camp, I guess. You do each have your own chest to put your stuff away. Ogler explains to you. And curfew is midnight. Anyone caught wandering the hallways past midnight, well, let's just say the security here is a little bit more strict than what they have in Ludendorff in the mainland.
Don't be shy. Tell us what's the security like here?
Well, I imagine you faced at some point the trawlers of Ludendorff.
Yeah, we've seen those skinny bitches around.
Yeah. Well, those are the work of an amateur. The golems, the flesh golems we employ here are far more competent. I advise no one stay past curfew.
What time's curfew?
We have more golems here.
Midnight.
I-
Well, I mean, this is the university for practicing our craft, our fleshy golemy craft.
Well, alrighty then.
Alright, well, if that is all, our tour is done, and I will leave you guys to it. Wait, where did you go, Ren? Can't even find you anymore. Where did you go?
I'm behind Lara.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Let me do it again.
Are,
Do it again.
are you enjoying the storm situation we have?
Like, wait. So this is like a giant thing with a bunch of bunk beds. Like, how many more beds are there? There's gonna be like other people sleeping in the same room as us, right?
Yeah. Think of it like Hogwarts. Yeah, I'm getting a lot from Hogwarts. Where it's just like, think of it like a circular room where it's like 5 bunk beds. So it's like 10 beds in this room, but like there are multiple rooms like this. So,
Oh.
and you're all just in the same room.
Oh, okay.
Well, cool.
So here, let me draw some.
What y'all want to
red
do
here.
now?
Well, take this time to consider what your guys' plan of action is while I draw you guys some beds.
We have several classes ahead of us. Coming this Monday.
It's what, Saturday right now?
Yeah,
A few days. I suppose we can prepare the best we can for it. But what if we
Class,
bought more
store.
things? What if we just kept shopping instead?
It's all
What if we-
expenses paid. We could just
Yeah,
take
what if we
stuff,
just
right?
make use of like the provided amenities and food?
textbooks usually are really, really expensive, but if they're all expenses paid here, maybe we could just take a bunch of textbooks and then sell them somewhere else. We can make a killing.
I like how you think. Are there any buyers out there in the rest of? Is there a local town around here, around Ludendorff, or is Ludendorff
Okay,
like the entirety of town?
So you guys are in the university, which is like a bit offshore from the city of Ludendorff, which is one of two main cities here in Lamordia. In terms of, there are smaller towns sort of sprinkled around the domain. Yeah, let me move to the. But they are few and far between.
Okay, it might be difficult to find buyers, but it should still be possible. Also, we need to convince them, why did we lose our textbooks?
We just need more textbooks.
Look, it allows me to study twice as fast if I have 2 textbooks.
Exactly.
That's why we have 2 eyes, right?
I want a textbook for each classroom that I need to go to. And class for how many classes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 classes, so that's 5 textbooks for each classroom. I'm gonna leave in each classroom. Yep.
I guess we gotta head to the bookstore at minimum.
And then one in the dorm room, one in, I'm assuming there's like a common room somewhere, one in the cafeteria, one in Starbucks.
Wait, what? You getting a textbook for all of these places?
Of course, naturally.
That's my excuse for why I need so many different, like, so many of the same textbooks. I'm gonna collect all these different textbooks for each class, and then my thing is I'm going to leave one textbook in each of these locations so I can constantly be studying, but I don't have to, like, worry about taking the textbook with me. It'll be fine.
You guys wish to procure your textbooks from the bookstore?
Yes.
And maybe some other things, I suppose.
Yeah, let's get some stuff.
You head to the bookstore, and so the clerk there looks at you with like an uninterested look, kind of sort of apathetic, and he goes, what do you want?
I want textbooks.
I need your damn books.
For each class. I need 5 for each class. Wait. 1, 2, 3. I need 8 for each class.
Oh, I see. You guys are the new students I heard about. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. And the clerk comes back and gives each of you like a stack of 5 books of varying sizes. Like, there's been these books are for your classes. Each one is prepared. Like, each stack is prepared for each of you.
Cool.
So you get one stack of like five different books.
Can I get like 7 more stacks?
That's all the books that were prepared for you guys. We prepare the books for the students.
Do you not have more books?
I believe the scribes make them to order because it's so rare for the university to get new students.
Damn it. Okay, there goes my business plan. All right. Anyways,
Everyone,
let's do something else.
You guys, you may each of you add Ludendorff University textbooks to your inventories.
Yay. Books.
Inventory?
Or you can write LU books into your inventory.
Yeah, but like, where is the inventory in the roll 20?
It's on the bottom part.
On the bottom middle column.
Yeah.
Bottom middle. equipment.
20 pounds. That
Oh,
seems like a good
I'm-
estimate.
Alien books.
Oh yeah, you got these. The books are actually pretty well made, featuring like interesting designs and descriptions. They are written in common. However, you see like these books are, they can be sold for a pretty penny. These are not just books, and books are a luxury uh back in these times, but like more so than a normal book. Like they're fresh, like the binding is strong, and
Oh,
they have
these
a
are made with actual paper.
yeah, they have a creepy yet somewhat pleasing aesthetic to them.
Call.
All right. Now, so right now is currently evening. It is currently evening because it took all day to tour around the castle. Curfew is fast approaching. I will say, by tomorrow, I mean, you are free to like sort of like do anything you wish while you do not have classes. But should it hit Monday, I will ask what you guys will want to study. Should you choose to go to class, there are other things you can do, of course, but like the default is go to class. Like if I do not hear anything different, I will assume all of you guys are just going to class, and possibly learning some new, maybe relevant stuff. Now, keep in mind, yes, you have an all expense paid like trip to school, but you do have another mission here, which is to get the black page.
Oh yeah.
So
Right, that's the
That's
thing.
one, right? We can also join a club here at the school.
you could
Oh my
join an
God, we could
extracurricular. You could join the anime club.
We can start
Whatever
an
you-
Clubs.
anime club.
So,
We can start a host club.
A host
Wow.
club.
Oh
so I will say, for Sunday, you are in the common room discussing what the plan is, if you guys are going to classes or not. And if you do, I will run them a week at a time.
Cool. All right.
We're not doing this Persona style.
Nah, we're doing it Fire Emblem 3 Houses style.
Well, all right. What do you guys want to do? Cause I figure at this point I already got my merch. I'm like, all right, I got my stuff. I'm good.
Well, we need to somehow get the attention of the headmistress to at least be able to meet them.
Does your sources tell them if the headmistress knows knows this black pages that you're speaking of?
Darwin?
Well, the thing is, the headmistress. So this is pretty much your only lead. Yeah, the headmistress of Ludendorff University is also the Dark Lord of this entire domain, Lamordia. So you'd think the person who would probably know the most about the Black Page is the Dark Lord.
Okay.
Suspicion. Got it.
Like the Dark Lord, like the Dark Lord of a domain basically rules over the domain.
Gotcha. Alright. So, I guess maybe we could, like, go around and figure out what the gossip is and, like, see what other people did to gain a meeting with her. Like, what achievements they did, and see if we can top that. If we can't, we just make some trouble.
Do you know office hours?
Well, she's not a
She's
professor.
too important for
She's-
office hours.
No office hours.
It's like you can't just do the office. Like you can't just go up and see Dumbledore. Although I think you maybe can.
You
But
can't
like,
just go up and see the king, queen, the laird.
yeah, she's too busy. So you're gonna need a very damn good reason to like that you would have to visit the headmistress, either good or bad.
Yeah.
The question is, if you get sent to the office, will it be like individually or as a team, and how are you going to pull it off?
Hmm.
We can get it through chaos or through studies. I'm a fan through our clear excellence in intellect here. Looking at the group. Incredible intellect and shrewdness.
Yeah, we are very smart. I have, like, the utmost confidence in our team.
Yep.
Anyone else have a plan?
The idea of like just asking around.
I mean, you are free to investigate the campus. It is now Sunday.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the mess hall and get some grub.
Alright.
And see who else is there for breakfast.
I
I'm joining
would
you for the
say
food.
let us all investigate around the school to see what clues we can get to help. Oh, I don't know. Hasten our meeting with the lovely headmistress.
Alright.
Because
So, here's what
I'm not sure about you guys. It seems like you guys want to get the education. I have very little interest. But I will do what I must in order to try to gain her, I guess, meeting.
Alright. Let's all split up and, like, figure out info, I guess. I'm
Okay.
going to the cafeteria to eat and gossip, I guess. If anyone wants to join me, feel free.
Alright, so you're heading to the cafeteria. Who else? Alright. Basically, you just start naming places in the school and I'll put you there. Here, I'll even write the text right here. Come on. Cafeteria. There you go. You're going to the cafeteria. Oh, it's a really small one. Let's make it bigger. How do I make this bigger? Oh, well, there you go. Cafeteria.
Yay!
Oh, wait, here we go. I can change the font. Alright, who else wishes to join Ron at the cafeteria?
I'm joining.
Alright.
Time to visit with the students here.
Yay!
Anyone want to investigate anywhere else?
I'll go to the library.
The library. Alright. Yeah, I need to use this text tool more. It's very useful. Alright. Where are you heading to, Zanmai?
I will want to peruse the courtyard to see if there's any wandering students or faculty staff.
Alright, the courtyard. Okay. And where are you going, Kyrie?
Okay. What like options do we have?
No, you just name a part of the school. Like, just think of it as like Hogwarts or like any college.
The place where they take care of all the creatures.
Well, that's just okay. What do you mean by take care of all the creatures? There is sort of the
Like a bestiary?
Like a bestiary or a greenhouse.
Yeah, I know all of the terms. Ah.
All right, sure. Well, the thing is, you're going to have to find that place. So you're going to have to investigate for that. So.
Can't she just go to the
the
teacher
quad
and
or
then be like,
something?
"Hey, where's the bestiary?"
Well, yeah. That
Advisor, dude.
I still.
There's no campus map?
There's no campus. Well, the thing is, it's
Wow,
not.
the quad does
What
It's,
kind
it's
of
not.
campus is this?
It is not obvious where a bestiary would be on the map. You saw from Professor Oleg that a lot of the projects. There's a lot of projects that are kept in that lab, and a lot of them are alive. But you
I'm right
wouldn't
back.
necessarily consider that a bestiary.
Is this pamphlet a lie? I see bestiary right here. I see pictures. What is this? Tear up the pamphlet. Don't move. Where'd you bring us, Lyra?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Where brings about to Ludendorff University here?
Wearing discount uniform.
Look, I've recently reacquired appropriate garb for the university, as you see by my new beanie.
Oh, you changed it. How
Yes.
did you do it right now? That was.
I have the
cool.
power of GIMP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Technologies.
Yay!
Okay.
This looks better, by the way, compared to the purple. So yeah.
Alright. Lyra and Rana, you're in the cafeteria carousing around. You do see a lot of you do see a good few dozen students sort of eating their breakfast.
Sweet.
Let's see. I got a default student sprite. Give me 1 second.
Pick the nerdiest looking one.
I'm gonna scour around
They're
for
all
information,
Well,
trying to
here-
find out who's the professor that wants to ruin our lives.
I'm going to ask you both to make me a persuasion check as you are asking around. 13.
13.
Where
I don't
is my
even think
button?
we need to ask. Didn't we realize that Simon character
Persuasion.
was the worst teacher? She hated
There are
it.
multiple teachers that can't be them.
Well, she's not a teacher. She's a valedictorian.
Ah.
Alright. Let's see. Where did I put it? There you go. Aha. You come up to some of the students. Here's a student sprite. There you go. Yeah, what exactly are you asking for, Rana and Lyra?
Hey, I recognize this guy.
Wait a
You
minute.
there!
Some like,
Are you gonna boom?
I think I've seen you from somewhere. Okay, Rana is gonna be asking about like what previous students have done to achieve like to get a meeting with the headmistress. Like what kind of
Headmistress?
shit yeah.
Oh, what kind of shit did they do?
Yeah, what are the like what cool stuff did they do to catch her eye?
As of recently? Let's
Sure.
see. Well, I think it was during the bioelectrodynamics class. One of the students overloaded their golems with too much electricity and it exploded. The teacher caught on fire.
Oh my god.
After they were put out, they sent them directly to the principal's office, or did I say principal? The headmistress's office. So
Alright. So did that count as a good thing or a bad thing?
oh, it was definitely a bad thing.
Okay. What about a good thing?
Good thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
What
Like,
do you mean?
Well, with both of your guys' persuasions, like you can't really find any students that know of any good thing that happened, or that got them sent to the, or not got sent, but rather had granted them an audience with the headmistress.
You think that, like, since this is such a rare thing, people would, like, remember the achievements of, like, super cool, smart people who were like, oh yeah, I made a project and it was so notable. The fucking laird of the land decided to grant them an audience. So, okay, how about, like, do any of the students know of, like, faculty that would know about these achievements? Because I feel like teachers would definitely know more about, like, which students in the past have, like, been overachievers to that point, right?
Perhaps, yeah. You can ask any of the you can ask pretty much any of the teachers.
Alright.
Probably Professor Olag would be. I believe he's the oldest professor here, so you might be
Oh,
able to get
okay.
any,
All
something
right.
out of him.
Cool. Well, yeah.
Okay, and with that, we will move to the library, where Tashima, you do see a few students here. One of them, somewhat familiar. Yeah, put Potter away for a bit. Ah, it's you. You're one of the new students.
Harry Potter character.
No, this is. You're one of the new students. I have to say, out of the bunch of new students that came after the previous entrance exam, I despise you the least. At the very least, you have some sense of style.
What?
Anyway, what are you doing here in the library? Alright, as you can see, I am studying. I have to maintain my status as valedictorian.
Makes sense. I'm here to ask around about the headmistress, was it?
Headmistress Victra Mordenheim, the one who founded the school, and the Dark Lord of Lamordia. What do you wish to
Yeah.
know?
Has there any been, like, how does one meet with her?
I just want to meet with her. Well, in order to meet with Miss Mordenheim, you have to be a student of remarkable accomplishments, such as myself. Or you can be a ne'er-do-well, get in trouble, get sent there, and, well, not something I usually think about, for I am not a delinquent.
Have you met with her?
Why, yes. She praised me for my recent project, a sort of a gallery of wonderful, aesthetically pleasing golems. The shapes and the geometries of each of my golems are meant to sort of invoke sort of sense of existence, of humanism, of what it means to be alive. As you can see, I am an artiste.
Oh.
And flesh is my canvas.
Wow. That's interesting. What are the bows?
The what?
The bows.
The bows?
Yeah.
Just a little touch, a little Tatiana, a Tatiana brand special. But hey, not every flesh golem can pull off a wonderful bow like that. Oh, I forgot to repeat the track. All right.
I thought it was quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, it
So-
is a library, but still.
Oh. So is that it? All you have to do is be a fantastic student. Wow your professors and your peers with your creation, your fleshmancy, or perhaps your technical knowledge. Whatever you-
Stardoopers.
Whatever you can to garner attention. Just know, however, if you try to get into the arts, you and I will be in direct competition. And we know, and I think we both know who would come out on top.
I think
So-
Shoggoth can pull off a bow.
Well, all I'm saying, and you can take this to your other friends, your less aesthetically pleasing friends, to stay in your lane. Alright, you
No, I
guys
don't know
are-
what you're talking about. One of us, like one of them, has so much merch on them. They look very stylish. I don't see no merch on you.
you can stick to your.
Are you even proud of this school?
You can stick to your. The school merch is absolutely dreadful in terms of style. I mean, it's LU. It's like, it's just a capital L. You know what L stands for? Loser.
She goes to the school.
I'm not going to put on a giant
I don't think that
L
matters.
on my. I'm not going to put a giant L on my chest. But yeah, don't. I would recommend that you stick to your practical, cheap party tricks rather than try to make something beautiful. Are we clear?
With a capital L.
Okay. Well then.
Clear with its
Ah.
capital L?
Yes.
Well, luckily we don't study English here at this. Oh, not
You mean
English,
common.
Yeah, common at this school. So, with that, if you would please, you earn my light. I'm trying to, get ahead on my lessons. Alright.
Bro literally pumped out like 7 paragraphs while Tashimar spoke like 3 lines. Like, oh, you're in my light. Just like,
Yeah.
you're the one keeping in the light.
Alright. We'll head on over to Zanmai. You wander around the courtyard area. You do find a good several students. One of them familiar, one of them your one-eyed friend.
In Oglar? Oglar?
Oglar, yep.
Oh
Zanmai. Here, what are you doing here? You can see he's sort of off to the side. He's kind of just weird, like as the other students are just sort of walking through the courtyard, or just like sitting and relaxing and lounging. He's kind of just staring at them.
no. Is there a particular reason why you are keeping an eye on the students?
Not really. How would you describe it? It's like people watching. I like watching people. I like, particularly the movements, the sort of like walking around, lifting their arms and stuff like that. It's not creepy.
Right. I mean, I guess I would understand if you were part of the... You want to make sure you keep all of your studies up to par.
Yeah, studies. Yep. He continues to like eye the people. Make me an insight check.
An insight check?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Ha, he's eyeing the people. Ha ha.
But
Hello, sheet? Oh, what the heck? I got logged out of D&D Beyond. 1 second.
uh-oh. Panic button. Panic button. Anyone? You looking at Ogley, looking at these people, it's like he's studying them very intently, but you can see there's like a sort of like sadness to the way he looks at them, like a sense of longing.
He's a lonely boy.
Me? I'm not down or anything. I'm fine. I'm just enjoying myself, enjoying life. It's, just me, myself, and I. Yep. What do you mean? Why else would you study the like your peers, their forms, their walking and moving forms, other than to advance your own flesh crafting? What do you mean off? There's nothing off.
Well then. But you said he is, like, sad or something, or?
There's a sense of longing in his, like, stares.
Are you perhaps missing a bit of extra movement in your life?
Bit of extra movement? Like mobility, or?
Sandra, thank you for the hosting read.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I don't know, you just seem like you're longingly looking at the students for some reason. Or perhaps you wish that you were back in your student days.
Well, I'm still kind of a student. I do run a lot of errands for the headmistress. But I am still studying on my own.
Wait, you do errands for the headmistress?
Well, yes.
What kind of errands?
Well, just is mostly just transporting. It's mostly just transporting goods and materials. You see, my treaty is has the largest carrying capacity among the flying golems in this university. Something I am very proud of.
If you're so proud of your Tweety, then why do you seem so sad? Do you perhaps want to maybe improve Tweety even further? And are having difficulty?
I am very, very proud of my Tweety. Of course, everyone wishes to improve their project, but I can only ever improve their their physical capability. But in terms of sort of, what's the word they use? hanging out with it is not really. I feel unfulfilled in that regard. I take pride in it as like a creation, like a piece of art, but like I
It
don't
is
know.
not something that you would want to hang out with, per se.
I see the other students and I see yous on my end and your team, your party, and I think, that's interesting. It's like you don't directly control your team members, and yet you hang out, you like spend time with each other anyway. I'm like,
Bro wants friends. Come on, he wants friends. Be his friend.
like how do you do it? Like when the people close to you like don't follow your every order, like how are you supposed to like, you know, spend time with them and not get like and not them be disobedient and like attack you or something?
Well,
His characters has me choking. The poor lonely boy. The sad, lonely boy.
well,
Oh God.
well, here's the thing. I don't know what company you put yourself in, but my company tends to be of the less monstrous variety. If you get my meaning.
Okay, yeah. But like, do you control them or?
Not at all. They exist as they are. And I just simply coexist.
And they like you or?
I mean, I will not say for sure whether they like me or not, but they have yet to say anything or do anything that would give me the impression that they would not want my company. In a way, I've made myself wanted in the group.
Wanted? Without directly controlling them.
There is no need.
There's no need to control them? They just like you? Like, of their own free will?
I would assume so, yes. Otherwise, if they were under some sort of weird or utterly spell or anything like that, then I feel like I would know, but... As far as I know, they have me around, and I have them around of our own will.
Could you perhaps teach me how to be with people and have them be with me of their own will? Because everyone just like, they look at me and like, it's like, hey, Ogler, you're staring again. And I'm like, oh, sorry. And then they leave.
Well, for one thing, staring is not a great way of communication. No, I would assume not everyone in this plane of existence is a mind reader.
Well, I don't mean to stare. I just don't have eyelids.
True.
I don't.
That
blink.
just, to me, that just means you need to use your mouth more.
I see. Okay.
In my experience, communication is number one as far as interacting with others. You at least if you are at least able to communicate what your wants and needs are, and if it's not anything too outlandish, most people are generally be cooperative. And if they're not, so be it. They are still their own will after all.
Okay, so I have to tell them what I want.
Yes.
And then, okay, here. Let me try that. Ogla will go up to one of the students.
Oh.
It will go so well.
Of all people to ask on like how to make friends and like get chummy with people and like the concept of friendship. He's asking Zanmai.
I mean, you don't know Zanmai's life.
Zanmai doesn't seem like the type to be like, oh, friendship and rainbows.
God.
Friendship is magic. We can get through this with the power of friendship.
Tomodachi power.
Tomodachi power.
Okay, anyway.
Alright. Greetings, fellow student. Hi, I am Oglar. Yep. And you are? The name is Drew.
True.
Drew looks a little bit uncomfortable. It's like, I come to you today, Drew, tell with my wants, what I want from you, Drew.
You got it, Oglor. We believe in you. From across the mess hall.
I want you to like me without me controlling you.
Zanmai in the distance is just face palming.
He was like, do you get what I am saying, Drew? Drew's like, am I being mugged right now? Are you threatening me? He's like, no! I don't want to control you.
Zanmai puts a hand on Oglar's shoulder. Oglar, you could have just said, I want to be friends. You didn't have to explain it so plainly.
Oh, is that what that's called, friends?
Yes, I'm so sorry, fellow student. He's still learning. Give him a break. Give him some slack. As Zanmai's dead eye stare is like staring deep into the student's soul.
It's like, right.
Be nice to him.
I will. Drew's like, I'm just gonna go. And he leaves. Okay, so how did I do? On like a scale from 1 to 10.
If anything, you were very direct. I'm sorry to say, I think that was more of a 2.
So there's room for improvement. He said I threatened him. I had no intention of threatening him. How did he come to that idea?
Probably the way you formulated your words.
I was stating my intention. I had no mean to harm my fellow student.
Well, yes, but some people may take that the wrong way. You need to, when you're communicating with others, you need not to fully like express the intentions. At least the way you did it. Like, if you want to be friends with someone, which apparently, I guess that's what you're trying to do, from what I can glean from what you tried to say.
I just want someone to talk to that isn't Tweety. Tweety, I did give Tweety a voice box once, but all it did was scream in pain, so I removed it.
Oh dear. Might be for the best. Instead of just a random student, is there perhaps some peers that have already acknowledged your existence that maybe you could try talking with?
Acknowledge my existence? Well, the professors think I'm a pretty good student.
I mean, professors don't always have to be professors to you. You could try befriending them a little. You could just try. I would probably start with just asking more questions in regards to your studies and to see if they can provide any more prominent feedback.
Okay.
And perhaps if there's any students that their professors may also like, maybe see if you could try to talk to those students as well.
Okie dokie. I will consider that. Thank you very much, Zanmai. I will take what you said to to heart. Well, not I point here because like that's what the gesture is. But technically, my heart's like lower, like in my like stomach region.
It's the idea that counts.
Yeah.
I
What were you doing here, anyways, on my?
I was just giving myself a little extended tour of the courtyard, and I was hoping to see if I could maybe talk to some other students or maybe some staff members that are wandering about. But it seems like it's only those students over there that are just meandering, and I don't want to bother them too much. But
Well, I'm a student.
yes, indeed you are, and something you told me earlier actually piqued my interest. You said that you did errands for the headmistress and helped her carry things to and from A to B?
Yeah. It's I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm kind of her personal assistant. However, I don't really meet up with her. I don't even see her face to face much. She usually is locked away in her tower. But I do know where her tower is, or where her room is, and I deliver all the animals fresh to her.
You see.
Use him.
Alright.
Do you find yourself having difficulty with some of these deliveries or some of these tasks?
Not particularly. Tweety's pretty strong.
True, but Tweety's only Tweety. Could you perhaps use some additional hands to help you on your next errand?
Well, part of it, I mean, it might help to make less trips, but part of it is that Miss Mordenheim's tower is only accessible by air. You would need to be able to fly.
Quick question: Does the young dragon know how to fly?
Yeah, that'll far can fly.
What's his carrying capacity, though?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh my god.
It's like
One
let's see.
person?
Rana has large build, which technically doubles his. I think Zelopharn has roughly the same strength as Rana, but because Rana has large build and wait, what's your strength, Rana? Let me check.
18.
18.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's a plus
And-
4?
That's a +4, and I also have powerful build, so I can carry one size larger than myself.
Yep. Which would actually put you at the same essentially weight class as Zelopharn, because he's a large creature.
I'm I'm technically medium sized, but
Yeah, but you carry as a large. Zelopharn would also carry as a large creature, with one more strength than you. So, yeah, he's basically like the same carrying capacity as Rana.
So carrying the whole party is out of the option.
Yeah, well, flying, yeah, a little bit.
I mean, like, we could just have one person be carried up there, and like whoever's got the most charisma, probably, because I feel like we want to be able to persuade the headmistress or to help us out or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I see. Well, I don't think the flying's too much of a problem. We do have a lovely dragon that we can utilize. But if you did want some extra help, I will say as a friend, feel free to ask me.
Wait, we're friends?
Well, we've been talking for an extensive amount of time. Are we not friends?
Oh, you think that makes us friends? Oh, I see.
I
I
mean,
just
I'm
have to
much more
talk
of a
with them a
friend.
lot.
I'm much more of a friend than that student that you attempted to talk to and just walked away.
Oh, so wait. If I can keep the conversation going for long enough, that makes you friends. I just have to make sure that the conversation keeps going.
Yes, hopefully not a one-sided conversation either.
Hmm. I see. Okay, so we're friends. Excellent. I made a friend. Yeah. In terms of, well, I'm not sure about help, but it's nice that you offered, Zanmai.
Hmm?
But I believe I have orders to carry out these tasks by myself.
Oh,
So-
that's such a shame. How can I be a good friend if I can't even help you?
Well, you're talking to me right now, and you helped me. I think that's pretty good.
Zanmai in the back of her mind is like, shit.
Thank
Also-
you so much, Zanmai, for being my friend.
Of course, it's no problem. So you know how Zanmai, like technically on the pose that I drew her in, she always has her arms behind her back.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine that she's like crossing a pair of fingers right now behind her back? Of course. I mean, we wouldn't be able to get too far without someone like you giving us information that we can about the school that we would need. As someone who is someone that goes to the school.
Yes. I mean, I helped you guys with that tour, but if you guys ever want more information, as long as it's not classified, I'd be more than happy to talk.
Okay then.
Yay! Friend, I will see you later.
Aw,
Friend,
friend.
I'm gonna go over to those bushes and stare at more people.
Stop staring at
Yay.
people!
Oh. Okay. I will.
Staring is rude and also creepy. Even though you don't mean to.
Alright. I guess I'll go grab some coffee at the Starbucks then. Alright. Well, that is your interaction.
What can possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
This poor guy, this poor nerd. Oh my god. Greetings, fellow student!
Alright, up last is Kyrie. Now Kyrie, it's not obvious where the bestiary is, at least on the pamphlet that was given to you.
Right.
You don't necessarily know if there's even a bestiary to begin with. You have to imagine that the parts have to be coming from somewhere for both like the exotic zoology class as well as just in general flesh fancy. But you need to give me like a jumping off point here. Where do you want to who would you like to talk to in order to sort of figure that out?
I guess it'll be biology or I don't know, flesh zoology.
It's exotic zoology.
Exotic zoology professor.
Give me 1 second.
Still, I'm concerned about my major here. Hope Lyra figures it out. Once I'm sending her to the faculty office.
Okay. You arrive at the door of what you think is the office of the the exotic zoology professor, a Miss Helena Strahl.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock,
Come in.
knock, knock.
Come in. Come in. The door is open.
Hello. Who am I talking to?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull them out. Come on.
Is that picture Hogwarts?
No, this is what is this? What is this place?
I don't think you took this background off a magic card.
It is. It is Nephalia Academy. It's from Magic.
Dang.
It's also a place where they make flesh golems in Magic. You are greeted by one of the
major
professors.
Magic. Oh, whoa.
Yes, what do you want?
Hello. I'm a new student who just got accepted into this university, and I wanted to know what kind of creatures slash beasts you keep. Now let's just study about that more.
You wish to get ahead of your zoology studies. I do appreciate a student with initiative. Well, you see, in terms of the zoology studies, typically we have the general wildlife around the domain, such as wolves and bears and whatnot. However, our supplier is the one that gives us our more exotic animals, and it's usually a sort of a different set of creatures every time. So, but not to worry, I have a list of our most recent shipment, and I have devised the lesson plans accordingly. I have a wide experience with all manner of beasts, magical and mundane.
And who is your assistant over there?
Oh, this is my personal flesh golem. Her name is, or not her, his name is Isaac.
Is that?
He helps me carry some of the heavier cargo around. But he does not talk unless otherwise instructed to. So, I ask that you treat him as though he were not there.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, if you wish to get ahead of your studies, unfortunately, you, like all the other students, are going to have to wait for actual classes. We do not wish to spoil the lesson ahead of time.
I won't spoil the lesson.
Why do you wish to know what animals or what creatures we are going to work with?
I've always been fascinated with that I've always been fascinated with the zoology subject. From where how do I say it? I can't say in my previous life, because I don't want to know I had a previous life. It'd be like well, I'm kind of I'm fascinated by unique beasts, and I have always had this passion of opening up a zoo for myself, where I could take care and nurture these beasts. Some of them are endangered. Maybe even give them a home where they can be not poached.
Sorry, you wish to keep these beasts as is and raise and nurture them?
I mean, wouldn't you want to nurture them if you want to harvest them for parts? Most likely
Yes.
non-lethal way?
Well, see, I just wish to understand your intention. For you see, the exotic creatures that we study in my class are so that we have a better understanding for when we do harvest them, cut them up, and integrate them into our golems. Now, if you wish to have a display of those golems, like, say, for example, Tatiana's little art galleries, then that is understandable. But leaving
Yes.
the beast untouched is a rather waste of our resources and studies.
I guess I would like to learn the art of making flesh golems and
Well, then you-
improve it.
Yeah. Well, there are various ways to improve on a flesh golem. The classes here are tailored to that. You can either enhance them with magic and machinery, the bioelectrodynamics class. You can have a more thorough understanding of the individual parts, such as I teach in my exotic zoology class. You can also understand how the body works more in order to properly integrate organs into each other in the what was it, the God, what did I call that class, in complex anatomy. There are many paths to mastering fleshcraft. It
How-
seems you wish to specialize in the actual ingredients.
I want to know what they can be used to make. Maybe potions, maybe flesh golems. I would like to study.
You
Under
wish
you.
to study animals. Well, if you can prove yourself in my class, then I will consider it. Who knows? Perhaps you could make a niche for yourself. Perhaps get the attention of even the headmistress. But I do like your initiative.
That would be my goal.
However,
Great class.
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but I will warn you, just in case. Do not get attached to any individual creature here. We are constantly reusing and recycling all of the creatures and products here to further our studies. I've seen many a student ruin themselves mentally by getting too close to any one project. You make the project, you let go and move on. Do we have an understanding?
Kyrie silently nods.
Alright then. Welcome to Ludendorff University. I will see you in class.
By Professor Isaac.
Alright. And with that, the day is gone, and you guys all meet back up in the common room.
Lyra, what university did you bring us in?
This is no Hogwarts. Alright, guys. So, just to exchange information, and what do you guys do from here?
Should we
Do we
do
try to be good
one?
students or bad students?
Depends on how you want to use your scholarship, I guess.
Do we have any ways of trying to meet with the headmistress sooner?
Well, the zoology professor said, like, if I could conjure up something really good in class which impresses her, it might be good enough to impress the headmistress.
The bow girl said too, yeah.
Lyra and Rana, would you like to weigh in? What you found out?
Bunch of nerds were useless in the cafeteria. I ate a lot of we were gonna go and ask Professor what Oleg?
Oleg?
Yeah, we were gonna ask Professor Oleg at some point during the day.
You can
don't
ask
know, we
now.
got-
It's like early
Okay.
evening. But I'm just
Oh, okay.
saying you guys reunite in the common room to share what information you have.
Wait, it's
If you-
early evening?
Yeah.
We were eating breakfast in the cafeteria. I
Nah,
assume
you did
at
a
some
lot of
point we would have.
smoothie.
Okay, we just like kept on eating the whole fucking day.
I'd believe that.
Well, I imagine you talk to multiple students, so
Okay,
And you
gotcha.
just-
The
it's
entire
just-
time we're just eating while talking to the students.
yeah, you ever just like spend an entire day in the dining commons?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I have somehow befriended myself to Oglar, and I did find out that Oglar well, I don't know if it's frequent, but apparently does a lot of errands for the headmistress.
Wow. Well, maybe he can get us an inn.
Unfortunately, a lot of his errands require him to do alone.
Require him to do alone. That's lame.
Yeah.
This is why he has no friends.
I mean, he's trying to make friends. He's just going about it all the wrong way.
Sweet of you to say.
So let me get this straight. He's got this problem where he's a total loser and he has no friends and he needs to figure out how to make friends. Did you just offer free advice, like free life coaching to this guy who has what we need?
I mean, all I know is that he does errands, and if there's any way we can, like I said, to hasten our meeting with the headmistress, I'll do what it takes.
How about we see if he wants to exchange one of his tasks for friendship lessons?
Well,
Like
the problem is most of his errands require us to be able to fly and carry a heavy capacity of things.
maybe he can loan out Tweety to us.
No, I don't. I highly doubt he's gonna do that.
For his friends, maybe he could.
Look, if you want to try and get him to loan us Tweety, that's not something for you to do.
I mean, never say never. We never know. We could try it out.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, if you want to
buddy.
try, that's on you.
Yeah. I mean, like, what else are we gonna do? Go to school and be good students, and then, like, 50 years down the line, maybe do a project that impresses the headmistress so she can, like, peek at us from afar or something?
I'm just saying, if more of us become friends with him, maybe he would be more likely to let us help him, and therefore help us gain a faster audience with the headmistress.
I mean, I am
for
here
sure.
for education.
We could do like both. We could be like, hey, how about we offer you friendship lessons in exchange for like him giving us one of his tasks
I
to
think
do
he's
for
more of
the
like
headmistress.
I think he's more wanting to get straight to the friendship part instead of getting the lessons for one.
He seems like such a nerd, though. You think a nerd would want to like learn and shit?
I mean,
But all right, we can like be buddies and stuff, and then once we're buddies, we can see if he can get us an in with a headmistress. Yeah.
that's the idea, but
Yeah.
that's what I have in terms of a plan, but I don't know about the rest of you guys. I'm not too keen on going to these classes. They seem very not my type of gruesome.
Not my turn.
These are the greatest
Oh.
classes. What are you talking about?
That's the you're into this stuff, Lyra. Like I'm not. I'm more for like just resurrecting what bodies there are instead of trying to make my own weird amalgamations.
Not everyone was blessed with what kind of deals and bargains you've made with your patron deity.
If only you knew.
Well, I will be pursuing these courses over here to the best of my abilities, and if we want to remain in this school, you should aim to do the same. I will look around to see if there's any ways of any groups who are willing to lend their notes from previous classes.
Hey, we get the eyeball guy to help us with our homework.
He's a professor, isn't he?
No, he's not a
he's
professor.
a student.
He's like he's a student of high renown, mostly because he's the headmistress's
giant
lapdog.
nerd.
Yeah.
He's basically this equivalent of a TA.
Yep.
I feel like we can get him to assist us in some way.
Oh yeah, I'm
To
planning
ensure
on
that
making
we
him
stay.
do my homework for me.
That's a good plan, yes. Use all the resources we have to our advantage. Over here talking about Oglor.
Alright. So here's how this is going to work. Not all of you are the smartest of people.
Yeah, no shit.
So what I'm going to do is, so you're going over the course of the next week, you're going to decide what you want to pool your resources into, or basically your mental faculties into. It's either in like one of these 5 subjects, well, not one of those 5 subjects. You get to choose equal to your intelligence modifier, how many subjects you wish to specialize in.
Ha! Intelligence
Maybe I
modifier.
shouldn't have.
Oh
boy.
no.
I have -1.
Alright, so
Same!
to a minimum of 1, to a minimum of 1, I will say you could specialize in any of the 5 subjects that I presented to you. Flesh
what were
sculpting,
they?
exotic zoology, bioelectrodynamics, complex anatomy, and artificial intelligence.
Can wisdom help with any of those, or? Because
Because
I have
What
negative
were
1
they?
intelligence, but +4 wisdom.
Unfortunately, no.
Probably okay. I'm probably gonna
Alright.
go with flesh sculpting techniques
Yeah.
because that's basically wood shop, right? So
What,
best
what
I
were
can
they
do.
again?
Yeah.
Everything else seems too brain heavy, and I don't got much of a brain.
Alternatively, however, you can be more delinquent students and instead either choose to like schmooze or
Cause trouble,
well,
explode a teacher.
I mean, as in like one of you or more than one of you can commit to your friendship with Ogler. Or it doesn't have to be Ogler. You can commit to. You can go full on social like dating sim on like one person at the school of your choice for the week, instead of actually doing your homework and studying.
I think I'm most likely gonna go that route.
Yep, you're gonna schmooze. So you're either taking classes. You're either taking classes or you're essentially like spending like your free time instead of studying, like hanging out with people in order to improve your relationship with them.
Or
Or
we could start a fight.
you could
No.
also start a fight.
Get us into trouble.
Maximum trouble. That will get a lot of attention very
Someone
rapidly.
did tell me
Oh,
that a
it's time to get us
student had
ready.
previously caused an explosion and set a teacher on fire. So that could
That's
be
an
a
option.
way. Yeah, that's an
Yeah, but
option.
why
We
Give me
a
could
repeat
set
of
someone
this.
on fire.
Or you could get like a full sleeve of tattoos, run and be the big bully in school.
I don't
Maybe
already
we
has
could set
tattoos.
that
That's-
valedictorian on
sounds-
fire. She seems like such a prat.
You can beat up the nerds.
Nerds are okay as long as they don't get our way. But the
Beat
valedictorian,
up the popular kids.
she actively voted against us. She tried to keep us from our goal. We can set
get
her
her.
on fire.
Oh my god.
You want to set the valedictorian on fire?
Wait.
A friendly fire, you see.
I'm still technically neutral. I don't know. I say none of this.
I say none of this.
A fire, you say? Oh boy.
I just mentioned like the fact that this event in the past has happened, and like, well, there is that option of possibly starting a fire. May or may not involve people.
In her relative vicinity.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to attempt to do some of the classes. Oh, this is what I get for not maxing my intelligence. Oh no! Why did I have to give up some for charisma? Not charisma, I mean dexterity.
Well, you gotta choose. Alright. I mean, alright, so... But it does seem like you guys are gonna commit to, at the very least, a full week of, like, class and or movie. If you want to set someone on fire at the end of the week, you may do so. But...
End of the week.
Alright, what were the classes again?
Alright, so here, I'll type them out. So it is...
got that. I got you. I typed them
Okay.
all out already.
You already got
Okay.
it? Look, I
Yeah.
have an abbreviated version of it.
Alright,
Oh, it's zoology is the one I missed.
and that is the
Yeah.
one Kyrie has taken interest in.
What's the aesthetic one? Flesh sculpting?
Flesh
The-
sculpting
yeah,
is the
flesh-
one where you do. It's basically wood shop.
Yeah, it's-
Zoology
But with
it-
flesh.
Yeah,
with flesh.
it's
Yes.
wood shop slash
Home
like
ec.
ceramics slash sewing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that is
Um,
the aesthetic one.
I'm assuming complex anatomy is just like, biology.
Yeah, it's just biology.
The bioelectrodynamics one seems to be the most difficult. You probably have to be real smart for that. And
Yeah.
also for artificial intelligence, probably that too. I don't know.
Let's see.
All right, so let me get the int modifiers each of you. Zalman, what's your int modifier?
-1.
-1. Okay, well, you may choose to do work and study for one of these 5 classes.
Can I just not?
You could also smooze. Yes, you could also just, instead of studying, hang out with someone.
Yes.
Rana, what do you wish to do over the course of the week?
I'm gonna go to the flesh sculpting techniques because I like working with my hands, and that
Well,
seems like kind of fun. I'm gonna make some stuff.
Alright, well, the thing is, like, all of you are taking all 5 of these classes. I'm just asking which ones are you actually going to spend time outside of class actually like, working on and getting
Oh
good
yeah,
at.
flesh sculpting techniques for sure. Everything else, I'm just gonna sleep through class and be like, I'm gonna do that thing where I draw eyes on my eyes.
Look, it's college. If you don't want to be there, you don't actually have to go to class.
I mean, like, gonna try going to each of the classes at least once to see which one's like fun. But I'm assuming since like the rest of them sound boring, I'm just gonna fall asleep through them anyways. Except for the flesh sculpting techniques. So yeah.
All right. Tashamar, what's your
Yeah.
int modifier? Intelligence modifier.
0.
0. You may choose to specialize in one of these 5 classes, or you get to hang around, or you get to schmooze. You get to hang around and try to build a relationship with someone.
Can I destroy a relationship?
You could also attempt to destroy a relationship, yes. Through subterfuge and
Oh, no.
sabotage, all classic rogue things. You can also just do classic rogue things of like stealing. You
I
may
need more
also,
information.
if you wish, you may also spend the week like investigating. This is a school. There's a library and many resources. If you wish to learn about any like particular subject, you may be able to find out here.
Interesting.
Or like either like general knowledge like lore wise, or just knowledge of like the school in particular. But keep that thought in mind. Lyra, what is your intelligence modifier?
As wholly a wizard, I only have a +3.
+3. All right. Well, you get to commit yourself to 3 of these 5 things.
I'm interested in doing that flesh sculpting as well.
Flesh
well as
sculpting
that.
techniques.
Bioelectronics.
Yep.
As well as trying to join possibly a sorority that has education-based merits, mostly to acquire things like previous tests answers, as well as
cheating.
No, we were just repurposing our resources to acquire information.
If you want, you could ask one of your sneakier friends like Tashamar to see if they could acquire information like that through not necessarily through studying from the library, but actual rogue things like stealing.
Alternate means.
Alternate means.
Tashamar, would you like to, you got any spare time around here?
What do you want?
Are you going to
We're
work on
looking
any
to-
new projects
We're
after
looking
class?
to reacquire some information from previous students, you see. I understand that maybe not all of us may be the best at flesh smithing.
Okay.
Rana. I think that if we join a group, a sorority, they may know more about the school than we do. I have not been here before, but if they're willing to accept us, that might assist us in at least passing these classes. Not necessarily with flying colors, but at least passing these classes.
That would
What do you
benefit
think?
all of us. I'm in, yeah.
Alright. Kashmar, you wish to spend your week trying to acquire answers through less than savory means?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll also join too then.
Well, I mean, you could take classes if you want. Cause...
I'm taking 2 already.
Alright.
It's fine.
Alright. And then, Kyrie, what is your intelligence modifier? Trying to remember.
Intelligence 0.
0. So you can choose to specialize in one of these 5 subjects, or you can schmooze.
I'm gonna specialize in what was it? Exotic zoology.
Alright. Okay, so here's what's going to go down. So Kyrie is going to spend her free time doing exotic zoology, like really like pouring into it. Zanmai, you are schmoozing?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Who exactly are you going to try to build a bond with?
I guess Oglar.
Yeah. Alright, Tashamar, you will be using your thieving abilities to sort of snoop around and acquire answers from like previous tests and whatnot.
Take.
Take. And then Lyra and Rana will be committing to their studies as well. Rana went into flesh sculpting, Lyra into also flesh sculpting and bioelectrodynamics.
Yes, and also assisting Tashmar
Oh,
in
and then I will say assisting Tashimar will give them advantage on any any rogue things that they need to do. All right. So, all right, let's go bottom up this time. Carrie, you invest in exotic zoology. Interestingly, so the way the class goes, and all of you go to this class. I'm just saying that this is what you're specializing outside of class. For the week, like the professor Helena is wheeling in different exotic creatures. Like basically, they're all essentially monstrosities. Like what wizards have done to like sort of magically fuse two creatures together, like owl bears and all manner of chimera, peritons. What else is there? Anything with the monstrosity tag, pretty much. Let's see, what else do I got?
Bugbears.
Yeah, bugbears, sure, bugbears.
Manticore.
Blink dogs, centaurs, and whatnot. But what they do is she wheels the things in, all caged up, and so and essentially, she just points at each of the different body parts and how it's different, for each animal, and like how to properly use the arms and how to properly use the head and legs and so on and so forth. And so you get sort of a better understanding of animals and nature in general. This will allow you to utilize more complex ingredients when building a flesh golem. It also gives you advantage on your nature checks now to identify monstrosities.
Wahoo! We will be engaging in a lot of people, a lot of them here.
But yes, if you wish to, if you use, you basically have a more thorough knowledge of some of the more fancier animals.
Smart.
Zanbai, you are schmoozing. You and Ogler. All right, so you pretty much like every day after classes, you and Ogler are. You find Ogler once again in the courtyard staring at people.
Uh-huh.
You mean
like,
all
hey,
the people?
And it's like, hey, friend, you are back. I wasn't being creepy. I was just admiring them from a distance. I tried doing the thing you did. I tried being less direct. It did not work.
Define being less direct.
I just sort of like said, hey. It's like, would you it's like, hey, I want you to like me, and I want to like you.
Oh my god.
And then I just sort of, and then I stop talking, and then I see what they do from there. And it's like a good 10 to 15 seconds, and then they just sort of walk away. So I think that counts, right? Even if they're not talking, if they're still standing there, it counts as part of the conversation, right?
Sure, let's go with that.
You are doing this boy no favors.
It'll turn out great.
So
I would say on your next engagement with some new people, maybe try to ask what they were talking about and see if it's a topic that you can also talk about.
Oh wait, so I should speak more then.
At least get an idea of what exactly they were talking about, and if it's something that you can talk about it and see if you can engage a back and forth. Start a debate, if you will.
A debate. I see.
Friendly
A
debate.
friendly debate.
Nice debate.
Alright, so, so over the course of this week, as you were giving him advice, I need you to make me a 2 checks, both a persuasion and a performance check.
Oh
A persuasion check to sort of, get to know Ogler better and like be friendly with him. A performance in order to teach him how to be more charming.
Well, okay. Which one would you like first?
Let us do persuasion first. Let's see how friendly we get along. Hey, okay.
Ah.
Ogler really looks up to you. It's like you are the relationship guru in his eye.
Uh-huh.
Like Master Zanmai.
Master Zanmai. Now
Now we've got senpai status.
yeah, and now roll me a performance. Let me Senpai Zanmai. Roll me a performance. Roll me a performance check. 12. You're conveying these ideas of how to like socialize and whatnot, and some of it's getting through. Not all of it. He's still missing a good amount of cues, but he's getting better.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, Tashima, you go around and sort of, in terms of sororities, it's not that there's like really sororities, because there's not one those houses. There are, I wouldn't call them sororities, it's more like societies. Specifically, secret societies.
Oh boy.
Excellent. The school mafia.
The school. No, it's more like, how would you put it? I mean, it's kind of like those like organizations, like the fraternity sorority stuff. It's just like think of like the Freemasons, kind of like that kind of deal, where it's like they're kind of a secret, but it's like you get like special perks for being in this exclusive, not as well known club. But I need you hear rumors about it, but I need you to roll me an investigation check with advantage because Lyra's helping you.
Thanks, Lyra.
Sitting around.
Yeah, snoop around to see where these secret societies are hanging
Someone
out in.
knows something here.
Investigation?
Yep, with advantage.
I am.
Oh
wow.
Yep. Yeah, sure enough. They do meet. They do meet regularly. They have like. And you do know that the sort of the seniors, as well as alumni, sort of help their juniors in less than academically correct ways. As in, so it's not that people here take tests. Or like take exams in the standard sense. It's more like people work on projects and you sort of submit that in for like recognition. It's kind of like how finals work in like an art field, where instead of doing a final exam, you just do a project. However, having access to some of the like some more advanced techniques as well as more advanced supplies usually is usually shared or is supposed to be shared equally among the students. That is not the case here. You've learned that some of these students get special treatment from their secret societies. They get I'd say first pick at whatever stuff they need for their projects. So what I need you to do is I need you to roll me, I would say, roll me a stealth check as you sort of snoop around and see where these like caches of extra exotic and advanced materials are
Oh, okay.
with advantage.
Snoop, Snoop.
1 and 1.
21.
After numerous trips around this school, and this school is rather large, you managed to find like hidden well like underneath the school, not like the front but in like the middle, a small sort of secret underwater port that is like heavily guarded by flesh golems. They've not taken like notice of you because of your stealth. But I will say, like, if anyone is like sort of sneaking prime goods into like the school, it would be through here.
Okay,
And
wow.
again, this is better, fresher parts, both biologically and mechanically. All right.
Ta-da.
So, and then you relay this information to Lyra, and so if you wish to get an edge on your projects, whatever projects you are making, whatever studies you are doing, it would behoove you to secure better parts for your project. And then as for the Lyra and Rana, you take flesh sculpting techniques, or rather, you get really into flesh sculpting techniques. It allows you to modify the golems in more advanced ways, such as adding prosthetics to them.
Like multiple swords.
Yeah, like multiple swords and weaponry and whatnot.
And wings?
And
Wings, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it gives you,
You
sort of
need
the
to
know-how.
fly.
Yeah. So it gives you like, essentially it's kind of like a tinker's tool proficiency.
Cool.
And then I will also say, Lyra, because you also took bioelectrodynamics.
Yes.
So generally, like, a flesh golem can sort of kind of self-sustain off of the normal eating, kind of like like the whole zombie thing, but it is kind of crude and inefficient. What bioelectrodynamics seeks to do is to essentially strap on like energy, like power sources onto a golem and have them be sustained that way. Which also gives them enhanced physical abilities as well. But more importantly, it sort of gives you more knowledge of electricity and lightning.
I understand how diodes work now.
Yeah, it's basically an electronics class. I will give you so you get the shocking grasp cantrip, if you didn't already have that.
Shocking grass, got it.
Yes.
Oh wait, what was the other thing? The Tinker's tool? What?
You have tinker tool proficiency for fleshcraft.
Whoops,
Tinker.
my bad. Wrong button.
Yeah.
Where do I add that?
There should be proficiencies in the bottom left
Oh,
of
there we
it.
go. Other.
Yeah.
Tinker's tool proficiency in what? Fleshcraft?
Yeah. And so you have shocking grasp now. Now keep in mind, all golems, at least like most if not all golems, like sort of run on electricity. Electricity will essentially heal any golem that you strike it with. So
Excellent.
keep that in mind.
Shoggoth will be so happy with this knowledge.
Yeah. So you have you have advanced lightning knowledge. Like you could have that as a proficiency, and if you can justify a role with, oh, I have lightning proficiency, then I will give you the proficiency bonus for that.
Yes. An excellent use of our time.
Alright. And with that, a week of classes are over and done with. Now, what I will say is, I think if I wasn't explicit, like Zamai, Oglar is a closer friend to you. If you wish to ask them of anything.
Okay.
Building them social links.
Building them social links. Over the course of the week, at the end of Friday, the professors and Professor Oleg will tell you, it's like, well, after actually, let me get Professor Oleg out, because you're in his lab right now.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually no, I have him somewhere else. Here. Oh yeah. With the ball. Alright. Zelafar will go, guys, why did you leave me here for a week?
Oh yeah.
Kyrie's been visiting you.
I wanna go home.
Eventually.
How long do we have to stay here?
I don't.
Well, I'm gonna put a hand on the chicken's shoulder, look him in the eye, and ask him, "Do you know how to get home by yourself?"
No.
All right, stay put. We're trying to figure that out. Stay put.
We're gonna give him PTSD at his rate. He's already getting along.
You're in the
with
safest place possible right now. Professor Oleg's got your back here, but if you go like anywhere else, not gonna lie, you might die. So just stay put.
Oh, so how have my wonderful students been performing in their classes?
Oh, I'm having real fun. Lots of fun.
This is the best time of my life.
Yeah. I
I'm
made
gonna
a bunch of little knickknacks out of like flesh scraps.
Look, it even has a smiley face on it.
Yeah.
I see. Well done. Well, if you keep up your studies, then eventually you can create something as magnificent as, say, such as myself. It can take anywhere from months to maybe even years of study, but keep on perfecting your craft. I will say, if you have been diligent with your studies, you can use what you've learned to improve on your previous creations. And as he points to the Shogoth and Zelafard, yeah, use your knowledge to improve on them, and if you can manage to impress one of the professors, we may give you sort of a recommendation to see the headmistress.
Cool.
A successful improvement.
So that is now an option for you guys for like the coming week, is if you want to commit to improving one of your projects, either Shogoth or Zelafar.
We can make Zelfarn better, stronger.
But
We need something with wings. I don't care what we use.
well,
You want pigeon wings?
If we
Want
get like
big
200 of them, that might work. Yes.
well, here's the thing. Tashimar knows where to get like the best wings, or rather, they know that the creatures that come up to the university that are used for the projects, like there's like the basic ones that the student use, and then there's the fancier ones that the
premium
faculty
stuff.
use?
the premium stuff. And Kyrie, with their newly acquired knowledge, will know which wings to pick out.
Hmm.
But however, the hidden the secret port is heavily guarded.
So
Oh.
we want to go to that place. Get rid of those golems and get some cool stuff. Huh?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
The high quality materials would be exceptionally nice for our possible project in the future.
Yeah. Particularly wings.
The winged material, of course. Zelfarm would be the easiest source, but I don't think Kyrie would be so happy about it. Looking directly at her.
Harry, from what you learned from class, Zelafard's wings in particular would be excellent to like apply to a flesh gold to give them like very prominent flight capabilities. Like young dragon wings like are actually like very both sturdy as well as swift when it comes to flight.
They'll cut off Zelaton's wings off.
What was that?
They'll cut his wings off then.
No, I'm just saying
We're
that
temporarily borrowing it.
Temporarily?
Assuming we can
you-
stitch it back together afterwards.
I'm saying, Kyrie, you now more fully understand after your like week of class that Zelapharn's wings and basically any like young dragon wings in particular are both highly valuable. Are highly valuable because of their speed and strength.
And
No, I'm just saying that like
So what
They
I'm
would be.
hearing is he is gonna be highly sought after.
so he needs to be protected.
like,
Nice Shogun, right?
Shogun's so good.
yeah.
Shogun has learned how to insult people violently.
The guy has like what, 3 HP?
Professor Oleg will go, well, as long as you keep your work materials in here, no one else will touch them.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know of.
Of course, it will be very secure.
Right.
Would be safe to keep him here.
How-
I am interested to see what you do with these premium dragon parts.
Yes, indeed. So, but for our purposes,
Yeah, I'm not looking for a dragon
there-
project this semester.
are there other more exotic
Yeah, why can't I just put
materials
something
that
from
we
the
can
wall?
use in addition? How do, like, I know that students usually get kind of like the common parts and whatnot, but how do we get the premium cuts?
Well, if you wish to get the premium cuts, you have to first prove yourself. All right. The more high class stuff is reserved for the headmistress, the professors, as well as any of the top students.
Oh, so like, for
It's
example,
it's
the
more like
valedictorian?
yes, it's more like it's sort of a pecking order. First, like
Ah,
we get high quality ingredients, but first pick goes to the headmistress, then to the professors, and then to the top ranked students, and then to everyone else.
Well,
alright. So let's say theoretically, in the future, I mean, if we manage to prove ourselves and one of us manages to become, say, valedictorian, how would a valedictorian go about procuring these premium cuts?
Well, generally, once the headmistress and professors have had their pick, we invite the top students to then pick from a stash, which we keep well hidden.
Ah, so it's like the whole thing is kind of hush hush.
Yeah,
You get the students in like a secret room and like you get them to pick stuff under supervision.
more or less, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Shit.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I don't do a project with a dragon this semester. I want to challenge myself with something different.
yeah. So, but like I said, in order to become top students, you have to work your way up. You use the materials that you are given now, and sort of build your way up from there. You improve little by little, and then we'll give you better and better materials as you get better. There is a structure to this type of stuff. All right, this is how we've done it here for years, and we have managed to produce excellent students. As they say, the grind is real.
Well,
Of
I'm ready to
course.
do the grind, but yeah, I don't
Yep.
think I want to
Yep.
harvest my dragon
Yeah.
just
Well, yeah. After say perhaps a couple of years, you also can be top students and have your first pick of the premium lot.
Yes, this is
Alright, cool.
correct. This will be a great way for the choir
alright.
points.
So, hey guys, how do
Yes,
you guys
that's definitely the
feel?
only way.
How do you guys feel about tricking that valedictorian chick to do a project and then like, you know, give her some ideas of stuff that we need, but make it so that, you know, we gaslight her into thinking she wants to do it, and then once she finishes it for us, we just steal it.
chill.
I was
Um,
thinking
I
along
think
the
she
lines
might
of
be a little
just sabotaging her stuff. Like,
I feel like it's more of like how that's assuming that she'll even listen to us. I'm pretty sure she won't.
Yeah,
well, apparently she doesn't think I'm the. Like, she likes me the most out of all of us, which is still not saying much, but still.
No. Her exact words were, "She hates you the least."
Ah, yes.
Excellent. That means she likes you the
Wonderful.
best.
Dang, I can go over there and sabotage her stuff. Where is she?
So that means
Beautiful.
no. It sounds like that we're dealing with a big giant tsundere here. Okay. Taskbar, since she hates you,
could also like just be a real asshole. Either way,
I don't
think-
know, but I'm just saying in terms of like getting under her skin, we need someone that is already not hated by her as much as the rest of us. So Tashbar has the best bet out of all of us.
Yeah, sure.
I will say
Oh,
that will
oh.
probably require another week of schmoozing.
Just like figure out what she wants to do, and if it's like, I guess if it doesn't suit our needs, we can sabotage it. We steal it.
I don't
So many
know
good
if
options.
you'll be stupid enough to give up the project.
I mean, alternatively, Tashima did find this out. You could also just steal from the secret stash.
We
That too.
could, but like, how strong are those golems?
They are more advanced than the ones in town.
We're
Okay.
meeting with a bunch of buddies who clearly
It's been a
know about
while,
the
so I've
fire.
kind of forgot. How long did it take for us to like fight zombies? I mean, if you guys want to like sneak into the secret stash and fight the golem, I'm for that too. Like, whatever you guys want to do.
This secret stash might be a best way of getting us an in on our project.
All right. So that sounds like one vote for secret stash.
Look, we know some people who know where they are stored for the time being, at least. Maybe if we can ask them about it, we can get a little more information.
Want more?
Well, you
schmoozing?
already know where it is. It's just that like some people like sort of cut to the front of the line in order to get premium ingredients when they sort of have no right to be.
Ah. Wait. What about the one-eyed dude? Maybe we like. Has he ever said that he's been sent down there on like an errand for the headmistress to get ingredients from the secret stash?
He does like to use Tweety a lot to help with the delivery, so I assume some of them are quite on the heavy side.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, Ogler, I think through your week of smoozing has told you at the very least that the way it works is headmistress gets first pick. She is told what the selection is, and she basically makes a shopping list for Ogler, and like Ogler technically is the first person to interact with the stash because Ogler is getting stuff for the headmistress.
Oh, we have an in, you say?
So when Ogler goes into the stash to pick up whatever the headmistress wants, is there a way for the guards or whoever to verify that Ogler is there on a task for the headmistress, or do they just like they're so used to see him come down and see like, oh yeah, I have a shopping list, picks out his stuff, and then he just leaves and that's it?
That is the regular occurrence, yeah.
Maybe we could get our friend to do a little shopping for us and just say that it's for the headmistress.
We're just gonna slightly forge the order. It's fine.
Like, why not?
Is any of us skilled in forgery?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ashimar, please.
What kind of check is that? Is that like
Deception?
It's a tool
Is it
proficiency.
tool
So
proficiency?
yeah, so
Like
in order to get
Ashimar?
forgery kit. Generally only in order to get tool proficiencies, it usually comes from your background. Sometimes like a subclass will give it to you, but it's usually a background thing.
I've only got Thief Tool.
Well, shit.
Balls!
Well, I'm out of ideas. Let's fight the golems.
Well,
I threw out a lot of ideas, okay?
well,
They
let me.
got pretty thick skin. I don't think, and immunities too, or resistance.
Okay. Oh yeah, you weren't there for like the first trek through the sewers. You fought five of the scrap trawlers, on your way to the underground market. Five of those guys against the five of you. I think one of you guys got down during that fight. So.
Oh, okay. And the golems are stronger than 5 of those guys?
No, I will say each one individually is stronger than the trawlers individually.
I thought you said that like there were only 2 flesh golems guarding the entrance. Was there more?
True, they are stronger, but again, like it's like how the math shakes out on that is you don't know all the specifics. Like you just can tell just by the way they carry themselves that they are stronger than the trawlers that wander around the city.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm still kind of just like waiting for everyone else to cast their vote on what they want to do here. We got a lot of options thrown our way. Like, so, yep. What
Well,
y'all want to do?
Well, how about this? You don't necessarily have to decide now, because I think this is a good time to end session for tonight. So, if you wish to sort of sit on it, so your decisions are you can either because of Tashimar's efforts, you can attack the warehouse itself, and just sort of get first pick before anyone else because you're effectively stealing. Which would be super bad, except you've also learned that like people are cheating the system anyway, so might as well cheat if everyone else is gonna cheat.
Beat them, you join them.
Yep. The second option is to do it legitimately and like actually like produce a project that is worthy of like the headmistress's praise. Your third option that you propose is to gaslight your new friend Ogler into getting the parts for you.
I'm down for that.
No. See, Ogler is just convincing him to help us.
Yeah.
The gaslighting is for the valedictorian to gaslight her into doing a project for us and then stealing his shit.
Yep. Forced to do the same thing that you were going to do the Ogler, but to the valedictorian.
So, yep, we have quite a few options to go through.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I will leave you guys at that. But thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. Are we dead?
We're already corpses after all this.
Well, welcome to your first week at Ludendorff University. Tune in next week for see what the party
we're going to do.
Yes.
So the gaslighting their potential friends or
gaslight gatekeep girl boss
or murder some guards.
Yeah.
Fine, they'll get better.
Well, good night, internet.
Okay, that is it for tonight's session. I'll see you guys next week for more Din Din. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream session. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.